In today's video, I'm going to be covering two very important questions. Who are you and why are you here? Let's start with who you are. Imagine being in a sensory deprivation tank where you can't see anything, hear anything, you can't smell anything or taste anything, and the water in the tank is of the temperature and density that you can't even feel anything about your body. What's left? Without all that sensory input, what's left is the real you. It's that awareness, that consciousness that has nothing to do with your body. You are in the mental plane. When God decided to create this universe, it was because God was everything, and so God wanted to experience what it was like to be something. And we are that idea of a unique and individual something. The universe was fractured into an infinite number of different somethings, and these somethings all exist on the mental plane as ideas. And these ideas have a frequency that attract atoms and form to them so that they become what we perceive as the material world. But really, they are just ideas. You are an idea. You know that feeling when you have an epiphany or an insight and it really feels like it changes something within you, and it's like a switch changes in your mind? That's what you are, that point of focus in the mental plane. That's who you are, not this body. Now, why are you here? Well, the main reason that you're here is to control that point of focus in the mental plane. That's the only reason. In God's great plan to bring God and creation into form, then what happened is that the form that started out was not linked to consciousness at all. And as it's evolved, then more and more consciousness has come into form. And in other words, an awareness has been created on that point of focus that everything in the universe is. So now that's the human. We have awareness of the fact that we have this point of focus, and we understand that in God's desire to bring consciousness into form, that we are being asked to use our point of focus to bring consciousness into form. So really, the only thing that we're here to do is to use discernment between right thinking and wrong thinking. Right thinking being the thinking that is closer to God, that is positive, joyful, beauty, love, peace. Wrong thinking being the type of thinking that makes the form further from God. Negative things, anger, fear, guilt, shame, all of that. Our mission is to work out how to control our point of focus, to focus on right thinking so that we can then attract to us more consciousness into more form. And as we do so, we evolve closer and closer to God. So all the thoughts and ideas that come into your mind are not actually yours. They're given to you. They're given to you from God, and they're perfectly designed just for you on your path to becoming closer to God. So all the time we're given thoughts and ideas that are there to alert us to our right or wrong thinking. And as we do this more and more, we start to actually see the form around us, the world around us start to reflect that. And we realize that that is happening through our point of focus. And that's where we have our free will. It's to choose the frequency of our point of focus, right thinking or wrong thinking. So you don't have any thoughts and you don't have any ideas. They all come through you. You are a thought. You are an idea. To do our work here on earth, all we have to do is to focus. Focus on right thinking or wrong thinking. That's it. We need to take the ideas and thoughts that are given to us and choose using our free will. And that's how we create our reality. And that's how we'll create heaven on earth